going to start by reading a story called My Map Book. Now, we've talked about maps in here before, and maps normally help us find different places. So if you were home and you didn't know how to get to school, you can look at a map of Portsmouth and find out how to get to school. You might have a map of the state. So there's lots of different maps. We have a school map up here so we know where we're going for fire drills. So now we're going to hear about some different kind of maps. So this story is called My Map Book by Sarah Finelli. So I want all my friends sitting on their bottoms. You should be facing me. Your hands should be in your lap. So the first page of my book is a treasure map. And there's this big box and it says My Treasures. We have trees, the pond, the green field, the village.
In the book, the girl made a map of her heart, right? So what we're going to do today is we're going to make a map of our heart also. So we have this heart here. Thank you. Okay, so on our heart we have to write about 4 things. Things I do in my free time. People I care about. Places I live in or visited. Favorite memories. Now, this kind of ties in with what we're doing in reading, because we have to, we're talking about families and communities, right? In our neighborhoods and places like that. So, what we're going to do is, we're going to cut our heart into 4 parts. We're going to go straight from the middle, go all the way down to the points.
Leah, so what have you written so far?
Hey, sit down. Yes. Go ahead, go to the nurse. Okay, write it down. Sound it out. We're sounding it out. Yes. No, just well, right now we're going to be able to add a picture later, okay? Yeah, you're on video.
What are you trying to tell Bella, what did you write about?
I'm writing, I live in my mom and dad and nanny and pop-pop's house.
Good job. Nevaeh, what are you writing about? What? Your house number? Good job. Brad, what are you writing?
I drew a page at home.
Okay, your directions were to write about a place that you've lived at or visited. Sound it out. Kayla, what did you write about?
On number 2, I wrote about I care about my mommy and my daddy. And on number 3, I said I live in my mommy's house and I visit my daddy's house.
Great job, Kayla. Aviana, what did you write about? Good. Jackson, what did you write about? Good job. Christian, what about you?
I wrote about I went to Arizona.
Good job. Trevor, what did you write about?
I hotel and Good
Good job.